Chuwonking. This is not your place to speak. Third Prince, Your Highness.
You haven't returned for 3 years. And as soon as you come back, you hit your own legal wife. What kind of behavior is that?
Your Highness's lesson is right.
Miss Chu. You helped me before. A big favor. What do you need? You can come to me anytime.
What? When have I ever helped? Third Prince? How come I don't remember?
Remember my promise.
The film was translated and
Miss
narrated
Chu.
by M Media.
It seems Miss Chu and Third Prince, Your Highness, are very close.
What does that have to do with you?
You clearly married my husband 3 years ago. But the title of Miss is for an unmarried young lady to be called.
Since you care so much, why don't you just ask, Third Prince, Your Highness?
How dare I question Third Prince, Your Highness?
Even if I can't compare to Third Prince, Your Highness, I'm still the legitimate Marquis, madam. What standing do you have to question me? Are you worthy?
Husband, look. We haven't even returned to the manor yet, and she's already giving me attitude.
All right. Arguing at the entrance of the Marquis Manor is improper. If you have something to say, we'll discuss it back at the manor.
Husband has only been away for 3 years, but that child is clearly 3 years old. When you and I married, you clearly said there was no one in your chambers. So what about this woman and this child? What's going on?
I haven't even punished you for your disrespectful behavior, and you're questioning me instead?
A lady of the inner chambers and an outside man have a deep relationship. Elder sister, it seems you're not content with your lot.
What's going on with this woman? Husband, tell me.
Elder sister is so fierce. She's clearly the one who made a mistake, isn't she?
Don't call me elder sister. I don't have a younger sister like you.
Chuwonking. Watch your attitude. The Marquis Manor isn't just for one lady.
Husband, what do you mean by saying that?
Leanner is the daughter of Lord Lin from the Court of Imperial Sacrifices. Her father holds a third-rank official position. You are merely the daughter of a merchant. What right do you have to make her a concubine?
And what about me? I'm not your officially wedded wife.
I didn't say you weren't. You and she are the same. Both are this Marquis' wives.
You want to establish us your wife.
That's right.
A dignified Marquis manor. 1 husband, 2 wives. What kind of propriety is that?
You think it's improper? I even feel that Leanner has been wronged. You're not happy? If you're not happy, then take your divorce papers and leave now. Oh right. There's one more thing. While we were in the provinces, Leanner got used to managing the household.
The film was
And I got used to it too.
translated
Go and get the
narrated
account books
by
of the
M
Marquis Manor.
Media.
Bring them out. From now on, Leanner will manage the affairs.
Okay. I understand. I know. Ling Dang. Ling Dang.
I'm here.
Go fetch the account books from my room. Hand them to this lady.
Madam.
Go get them.
I always hear my husband say, the elder sister is sensible. This time, younger sister has truly learned a lot. She's indeed very understanding and considerate.
How can I compare to you? You must be tired. Come. Quickly sit down.
Outside the West Garden.
Madam! Do I really have to give these account books to that woman?
The matter of the East Market rice shop lacking grain. Has it been resolved?
No,
The West Market tea house. What about it being sealed?
not yet either.
Let her go solve it. I'll enjoy the peace and quiet.
I understand I'll give them to her right away. Let her be smug.
The study of Third Prince.
Your Highness.
Talk.
This woman, she is the court of Imperial sacrifices, Lord Lin's legitimate second daughter. 4 years ago, she colluded with Zhang Yaozu in an illicit affair. When Zhang Yaozu went to a local area to serve as an official, she eloped with him. The next day, when Lord Lin found out, he immediately severed their father-daughter relationship.
Lord Lin has always been good at protecting himself, sacrificing one daughter to preserve his entire family's reputation. No one can fault him for that.
Indeed. Right, Your Highness. As for that Zhang Yaozu, he is even worse. Not only did
The
he
film
fool
was
around outside for 3
translated
years,
and
but after
narrated
returning,
by
he actually
Media.
elevated her to the status of a co-wife. Such audacity. It's simply bullying Miss Chu, who has no power or influence.
Tell me. After a whole night, is this all you've investigated?
Your Highness, please enlighten me.
Miss Chu's heart.
Miss Chu. Ever since she returned to her room yesterday, she hasn't come out again. My subordinates couldn't find out anything.
Then why aren't you investigating?
Yes. Wait, Your Highness. Your subordinate has one more question. Since Your Highness are so concerned about Miss Chu, why don't you help her? Zhang Yaozu bullies her, precisely because she has no power or influence. If you clearly stand on Miss Chu's side, perhaps.
She and I have no official relationship, so it's not convenient to be too involved. Continue investigating. Do not do anything unnecessary.
Yes. Why are you looking through these old bills? Stop looking.
Husband. I found that woman weakness.
What weakness?
The accounts of this manor are incorrect. That woman must have embezzled funds. Let's go to the West Garden now and make that woman spit out the silver she swallowed. Go. Husband, you wouldn't be unwilling to part with that woman, would you?
I didn't.
Chu Wanqing, a dignified Marchioness. Audacious
The
and
film was
reckless.
translated
If you have something
and
to say
narrated
it
by
properly.
Media.
Ling Dang. What's happening outside? Why is it so noisy?
It's all because of that woman. Last night, after getting the account books, the first thing she did was replace people. She replaced all the stewards. And what nurses that you, madam, had arranged. She also drove away many people. She took the Marquis Manor's money and lined her own pockets. She even dared to openly and brazenly record it in the account books. Is she afraid that I won't find any fault with her?
Let's go inside and talk.
Go inside? What's the point? Today, right here. I'm going to let everyone see clearly her true colors.
How could she be like this? How much silver did those people take when they left?
Pay silver? That person didn't even want to pay a single coin. She arbitrarily found fault and also drove away many people.
What did husband say? He didn't care.
It's because the Marquis is backing that woman? What a pity for Grand Madame Mai. She worked in the Marquis manor for 40 years. Just because she said a few good words about Madame, that woman drove her away. Grand Madame Mai pointed at that woman's nose and cursed her out. Grand Madame Mai committed suicide by hitting her head against a wall.
What? Really?
There's a misunderstanding here. This isn't lining her own pockets.
Husband, you actually dare to speak up for her? What's all this noise about so early in the morning?
It's a misunderstanding.
It's not. The Marquis manor's money all went into her private treasury. She recorded every single transaction. How could it be a misunderstanding?
Stop talking.
Husband, you used to not treat me like this. How could you speak up for her?
He's not speaking up for me. He's just feeling guilty.
A dignified Marquis. How could he be feeling guilty?
Don't you know that? For the past 3 years, the Marquis Manor's expenses were entirely supported by my dowry. The entire Marquis Manor was renovated by me with my own money. Even his appointment as an official in another region was something I spent a fortune on, running around to arrange, and donated for him. Every single transaction you see is a surplus from expenses. Shouldn't it be deposited into my private treasury?
How could that be? You alone. How much dowry could you possibly have? I say, you there. Don't you know that? Before my madam got married, is the Chu family, wealthy merchants, the only daughter? My lady's dowry? That was a full 800 loads. Let alone supporting one Marquis manor. Even if it's just a prince manor, it could well support it.
Ling Dang.
Wonking. You've been married into the Marquis Manor for 3 years. Isn't what's yours also the Marquis Manor's? Why are you drawing such clear lines between us? I think you simply don't consider yourself a part of the Marquis Manor.
A merchant's daughter is just a merchant's daughter. Reeking of money, and can't be washed clean. Still haggling over every penny with your husband's family.
Wonking. You've already handed over the account books to Leanner. So just hand over the treasury key to Leanner as well. We are all family. Why be so particular about accounts?
It's still my husband's magnanimity to treat you leniently, which is already letting you off easy.
You've really played your cards well. The abacus beads are almost hitting my face. You can dream on.
The film
She
was
watching you, a
translated
merchant's daughter.
and narrated by M Media.
Marrying into the Marquis Manor is already an immense honor. Your husband discussing with you is because of his magnanimity. Do you think you can refuse? Don't be ungrateful.
Stop talking. You married into the Marquis Manor and became the Marquis's wife. Isn't your prestige given by me? What's wrong with spending a little money for the Marquis Manor?
So that's how it is. Understanding our relationship. Good. Ling Dang.
Yes.
Go to my room and fetch the account books. We'll take inventory. Whatever can be retrieved, retrieve it all. Whatever cannot be retrieved, record it all.
What do you want to do?
What do I want to do? Then I'll let you all see. This Marquis Manor's prestige. Who exactly gave it?
Are you an idiot? All the valuable things in the manor were taken by them. What use are you to me? Limshi! Have you gone mad? You emptied out the Grand Madame's room, moving everything out. Are you trying to anger the Grand Madame to death? It wasn't me. It was Chu Wanqing. That despicable bitch. She's just retaliating against me, jealous of me, for taking away her authority over household management.
She actually did it.
Grand Madame, considering your family background, I supported you as the main wife. But look at what you've done. You can't even control that merchant's daughter. You'd better quickly return the authority over household management. Return it.
I still have cash here, which can be used for emergencies. The authority over household management must belong to Leanner.
Marquis, these words. You should still go tell the Grand Madam. The Grand Madam is waiting for her daily 100 liang bowl of customary soup. 100 liang a bowl.
I, the dignified Marquis of the Marquis Manor, I'm to spend my entire life scrambling for survival on a woman's dowry?
Then can you afford to support the Marquis Manor as it is now? Or can Lin Shi support it? It's just money. You just tell grandmother to bear with it for a while. I'll go ask my father for it right away. Our Lin family has been wealthy for over 100 years. We have no fewer ways to make money than she does.
Madam is right.
Most of the items have already been recovered. A small portion that couldn't be recovered, and those that were damaged, have all been recorded.
Good.
Oh, right. Just now, the Grand Madam threw quite a tantrum.
It's been 3 years. Even an animal should have developed some feelings by now. Every day, I've invested hundreds of liang of silver. Yet she wouldn't even say a word in my defense. Let her be angry. Everyone in the kitchen has been withdrawn.
Indeed. Right, madam. Just now, the outside shops reported that Lin Shi replaced all the shopkeepers.
I shouldn't have originally registered those newly acquired shops under the Marquis Manor's name. But it doesn't matter. The people and goods in the shops, we'll just move them back to the Chu family. Leave empty shops for her. Anyway, the land deeds are in our hands. Let her stare blankly.
Yes, I'll go report it now. This is truly beautiful. Chu Wanqing, I know you're there. Come out. You emptied the Marquis Manor, and then emptied the shops. Do you think this way you can stop me? Are you waiting for me to come and beg you? Madam, it's Lin Shi.
I know, ignore her.
Do you think only your Chu family has money? Madam, look quickly. The Marquis Manor can't survive without you. I will specifically make you unhappy. Chu Wanqing,
Help me put it on.
come out. Madam, this is what I bought today. A new tea set.
The film was translated and narrated by
A dignified madam of the Marquis Manor. Can't even smash a cup?
Leander. Bring wine. I want to drink. Haven't you had enough to drink?
Drink what? Our Marquis Manor doesn't have any spare money to buy you wine.
No money? Then I'll find some. Chu Wanqing, bring the money.
Zhang Yaozu, look closely. I'm not Lin Shi.
You. This Marquis knows you are Wanqing. You are waiting for this Marquis. Right? Didn't I just come?
Marquis, please have some self-respect. Get out of my way.
You actually dared to hit me. Have you forgotten? You are my lawfully wedded wife. If I don't deal with you today, you don't know your place.
Chu Wanqing. You hussy. You're shameless.
Leander. Why are you here?
Chu Wanqing. During the day, you
The film
pretend to
was
be virtuous,
translated and narrated
but behind my
by
back, you seduce my
media.
husband.
Leanner, you go back first.
Come back with me.
You go back first.
You merchant's daughter. You hussy.
You go back.
Husband. Are you taking her side?
Chu Wanqing. I heard that at the Chu family's wine shop on the street, people died from drinking fake wine. You say it's not unrelated to your parents, is it?
What? You're lying.
If the Chu family is finished. Besides me, who else can you rely on? You're arrogant today. But one day, you will come begging to me.
It's not that all men have 3 wives and 4 concubines. Like my father, he only had my mother as his one woman. My husband can only be devoted.
The young lady is right. If a man cannot be devoted to his wife, how can he be devoted to his family and country? A man who treats women as objects is not a good man.
You are the first man to agree with me.
Isn't the young lady's father also like that?
My father thinks that in this world, a man like him, there's only him.
Then he is mistaken. I think. Me too.
It's better to divorce me. I'd rather go home and be an old maid than suffer indignities here my whole life.
Absolutely not, madam. Only women who commit one of the 7 outs can be divorced. Disobedience to parents-in-law, adultery, jealousy, serious illness, stirring up trouble, or dishonesty? Madam, which one have you committed? The Marquis hasn't returned home for 3 years. Having no children cannot be blamed on madam.
Even if I bear the infamy, I cannot stay in this Marquis manor for another day.
Madam, you must think twice.
Then what should I do? Should I continue to endure it? No. I cannot endure it. Why should I endure it?
Translated and narrated
Madam.
by media.
However, you are right. I cannot be divorced. I need to find a way. I want a consensual divorce.
A consensual divorce requires both husband and wife to jointly sign the divorce agreement. The reasons for the divorce must be written on it. It also needs to be stamped at the government office and publicly announced. By then, the Marquis manor will become a laughingstock. Would the Marquis do such a thing?
The Marquis manor now. Isn't it already a laughingstock? Why should I preserve the Marquis manor's reputation?
You've been managing the household for 3 days, and the entire Marquis
The
manor
film
is in
was
chaos.
translated
It's only been
and
3 days.
narrated by
Managing the
media.
household is no small matter. Leanner needs some time.
I don't think it will get better even in 3 months. I'm making the decision on this matter today. Tell her to come over.
I heard this morning that madam was preparing to return to the Chu family. She's probably not in the manor now. It's neither a festival nor a holiday. Why is she returning to her maiden home? How ill-mannered.
Come if you want to. Leave if you want to. What does she take this place for?
Why do you care where she went back? You go to. And bring her back.
Grandmother. How can the Marquis go to the Chu family? To pick someone up? Those who don't know might think our Marquis manor did something to wrong her.
Every time Wanqing goes home, the Chu family always gets her money and things. If you don't go pick her up, those things, won't they all end up in her private treasury?
Is that so? Then I must go.
You are not allowed to go. It's nothing more than some food, drink, and clothes. Could they possibly be giving her gold? Besides, if the Marquis goes to the Chu family to pick someone up today, tomorrow, the Chu family will become arrogant. Grandmother. Please give me more time. I can definitely do well.
Chu family.
The Marquis Manor is still the Marquis Manor.
Chushi, the father of Chu Wanqing.
With a noble title. That is the Marquis Manor's backing. We can't afford to offend them.
I said back then that she shouldn't have married into a higher status.
Tashi, the mother of Chu Wanqing.
They are too bullying. My poor, unfortunate daughter.
Mother. I want a divorce.
What nonsense are you
The
talking?
film was translated and
That's the Marquis
narrated
manor.
by M Media.
It's already good enough to beg the Marquis not to divorce you. How could a divorce be possible? Even if you were stripped of everything, all stripped, you still couldn't get a divorce. Ching Ching. Just bear with it. Think carefully. It's not a big deal. Isn't it? Men all love having 3 wives and 4 concubines. Although the Marquis married a co-wife. But when spoken of, you are still the first one to enter the household. The Marquis's madam.
This is all your fault. You quickly give the Marquis a child with a son. You'll have hope. Won't all problems be solved then?
Right. Have a son. That woman's child is a legitimate son. Your child is too. She can snatch it. Why can't you contend for it?
Is it that the Marquis thinks we gave too little money? King. When you go back this time, take another 10,000 liang of gold. Even for the sake of the gold. They will surely treat you well. Your Highness. I have important news to report.
Speak your mind. If you won't talk, then get out.
You're not anxious now, but you'll be anxious soon. A report came from over there saying, Miss Chu has gone out.
Prepare the carriage and leave the palace.
Yes. I thought there were nails on this chair. Your Highness, wait for me. Your Highness, don't forget, while you have this time, you might as well think about what to say when you meet Miss Chu. In a moment. Third Prince, Your Highness. Your Highness, Miss Chu has come out.
Gold is not easy to spend. But silver notes are convenient. Take them and use them. Ching Ching, just bear with it. Men are all the same. Once you give birth to a son, you'll be through the worst.
Aunt. For a family like the Hengchang Marquis Manor, if you give them an inch, they will take a mile.
You are...
Hello, Aunt. This is His Highness, the Third Prince. His Highness is in a hurry to enter the palace, but coincidentally, his carriage broke down here at your place.
It's Highness, the Prince, Your Highness. We have a carriage at my house. Just say if you need to use it.
Many thanks. Then, Aunt, please trouble yourself to come with me to get it.
All right.
Miss Chu, are you feeling better?
No. I wasn't feeling bad to begin with.
Miss Chu, there's no need to hide it. My judgment of people is very accurate.
All right, I was indeed feeling that way earlier. Yesterday, I heard a rumor that Chu's wine shop was selling fake wine, and that people died from drinking it. That's why early this morning, I rushed over to check the situation.
And now?
Everything is fine now. My father reported it to the authorities, and the prefect of Jingzhou has already investigated thoroughly. Someone deliberately framed us with false accusations. That person has now been arrested and thrown into prison. Chu's wine shop has also reopened.
Anything else?
No, that's all.
As for the Hengchang Marquis Manor,
Minor family matters are not worth mentioning.
Miss Chu, although it is a family matter, it is not insignificant. It concerns Miss Chu's happiness, and I care deeply about it.
Your Highness, what do you mean by this? Why would a high and mighty prince be concerned about my situation?
Miss Chu, if you have any needs, you must tell me.
grandmother.
Please plead for the Marquis Manor and Changjia. Please ask your highness to be lenient. Please let us off this once, all right?
If I hadn't pleaded yesterday, you would already be in prison. Don't push your luck.
What do you mean, pushing my luck? It's just a matter of a few words.
Exchange it for the divorce papers and repay the money.
Don't be ungrateful. Don't think you have a backer who can support you and lord it over others in the Marquis Manor. Once these main gates close, inside the Marquis Manor, you still have to listen to me.
The Imperial edict has arrived. Hanking Marquis, receive the Imperial edict. By the grace of heaven and the mandate of the Emperor decrees. Orders Hanking Marquis, Zhang Yaozu, to send the young son who bit someone away from the capital. And fine him 1,000 liang of silver. Send him to Marquis Anning Manor by Imperial command.
What? Send him away? No.
Your Highness, can't you make an exception?
This morning at court, 6 or 7 officials impeached you for mismanaging your household and failing in your parental duties, even favoring concubines over your wife, and selling official positions and titles. Father Emperor has already been lenient enough with you. What do you think?
Hanking Marquis, receive the Imperial edict.
Thank His Majesty for your grace.
Thank you for your trouble, sir.
Our madam is still so reasonable and understanding. Hanking Marquis, you are truly blessed but don't realize it.
Your admonition is correct, sir.
Your Highness, this matter is concluded.
Changjia is not even 3 years old. How can he live if he leaves us?
He's being sent away, but it's not like he can't be brought back. After Marquis Anning's heir apparent recovers from his injuries, the two of you go to Marquis Anning Manor and apologize. Send some gifts, and you can bring the child back.
Changjia is still young. Isn't it a child's nature to play and be mischievous? He is your legitimate eldest son husband.
I didn't say he wasn't.
The child's matter is still manageable. But that 1,000 liang of gold.
What can be done then? I'm supposed to go beg that Chu wonking again?
Such a big thing has happened. She ran faster than a rabbit.
Shut up.
The film was
She has a manor in the suburbs.
and narrated by M.
If we can persuade her to lend it to Changjia to stay for a few days, Changjia won't have to suffer.
Why specifically that she watching?
Coming to borrow money again?
No. Not borrowing money.
Not borrowing money. Then what are you here for?
Don't you have a manor in the suburbs? Lend it for Changjia to stay for a few days.
No, I won't lend it.
Changjia is still young. How can he live without adults?
You can take your Rihanna and go with him. You've managed for 3 years like this. Why can't you now?
I've already returned. How could I possibly go out again? Besides, I'm not seeking personal gain anymore. I'm not an official anymore.
Have you forgotten what third prince your highness just said?
What?
Someone impeached you for selling official positions and titles, Great Marquis. If I were you, I would hide outside with your son. How do you still have the face to stay in the capital, saying you want to scheme for personal gain?
You, a mere woman. What do you understand?
Yes, I don't understand. Then don't come begging me.
Just one word. To lend or not to lend?
Not lend.
How strange. Is the Marquis leaving already?
How is that possible? Ling Dang. Go tell the people of the estate. Anyone from the Marquis manor who comes here. Throw them all out.
Yes.
The Marquis madam and the heir apparent will be staying here for a few days. Arrange a few rooms for me.
Clean them all thoroughly. Such a dirty
The
place.
film was translated
If it were
and
absolutely necessary,
narrated by
who would want to live in
Media.
such a rundown place?
Our young miss said. Anyone who comes here giving orders under the Marquis manor. Throw them all out. Someone.
You! Leanner. How are you?
I'm in so much pain. Madam is bleeding.
Quick, knock on the door and call for help.
Quick, open the door. Help, the madam is bleeding. Quick, open the door. Marquis, what if they don't open the door?
Let's return to the manor first.
Husband Chengjia, he...
The 3-day deadline is still far off. Your health is more important. Let's go back first and talk about it later.
Husband. Hurry, let's go.
Lord Fang. We're returning to the manor. There's truly a reason for this. My wife is pregnant. And she fell on the road. She started bleeding immediately. I could only come back to get a doctor.
Are you serious?
Absolutely true. Besides, didn't the Imperial decree state a 3-day deadline? Today is only the first day. Why don't you come back in 3 days? I guarantee I'll have him sent away by then.
Marquis, this is bad. The medical maiden said the child might not be saved. She asked you to invite the Imperial physician.
What did you say?
Your Highness.
What's wrong?
The Jingzhao Yin really didn't make a move. Zhang Yaozu was already scared out of his wits. He said he would definitely send the child out of the capital within the deadline.
Well done.
It's just that.
Just what?
It's just that the Jingzhao Yin said Linshi is bleeding. And Zhang Yaozu wants to enter the palace to invite an imperial physician. I think they just want to play for sympathy in front of His Majesty.
Then let him go.
Understood, no matter what happens within 3 days.
The
This
film was
child must be sent out of the
translated
capital.
And narrated by Media.
Handle it well.
What are you doing here again?
Wonking. You don't have to be so afraid of me. We are clearly husband and wife.
Certainly not. You should be husband and wife with your dear Liana. Please leave. I've said it many times. I want a divorce.
The Marquis manor has already lost enough face. A divorce would require going to the Yamen for an official seal, and posting a public announcement. At that time, how would you expect the world to view the Marquis manor? How would they view you?
What does the Marquis manor losing face have to do with me? I'm not ashamed. I want a divorce.
Wonking. Let's be good husband and wife from now on, all right? I promise. Leanner won't come to bother you. Chengjia won't either. Once you have a child, as long as it's a boy, I will request him to be infeft as the heir apparent.
Don't even think about it. Impossible. I want a divorce. Your gaze is disgusting. Get out.
All right. I'm leaving. Get some rest early.
Marquis, this is...
If it's not for money. If it's
Film
not
was
for the estates.
translated and
If it's
narrated
not
by
for making me
Amelia.
plead for him. He acts quite convincingly. Not a single true word comes out of his mouth.
Madam sees the Marquis very clearly.
Don't call me madam anymore. Call me miss. That sounds much more pleasant to the ear.
Yes, miss. Husband, where are you going?
Chu Wonking is determined to divorce me. Even if I promise to request her son be infeft as the heir apparent, I still can't persuade her.
What?
I plan to visit the Chu family. To see the two elders of the Chu family, to make them dissuade Chu Wonking from her idea of divorce.
You're not allowed to go.
Don't be willful. Only she can save the Marquis manor now. If she divorces me, the Marquis manor will have nothing left.
How can there be nothing? You still have me. And Chengjia.
Do you have money? Do you have 10,000 liang of gold?
Husband.
I went back last time and thought about it for a few more days.
I still want a divorce.
But how can we make the Hengchang Marquis manor agree to let her go?
Isn't the Marquis manor short on money? If spending money isn't enough, then let's use the estates under our name as exchange.
No. Absolutely not. I don't want to give a single penny to the Marquis manor. Not only will I not give any, I also want all my dowry back.
King, we can't have our cake and eat it too. As long as you can leave the Marquis manor, what does it matter to sacrifice a little money? Your father, you see, I can earn it.
But we can't let those pigs and dogs benefit. Things worse than pigs and dogs.
This temper of yours is inherited from... Who is so stubborn? Something that can be solved with a little money. Must you insist on being skinned alive?
We cannot give money to the Marquis manor. Those people's appetites are bottomless pits. Once we open this door, let alone gold and estates, the entire Chu clan will be taken by them. Do you believe me?
It wouldn't go that far, would it?
You try first. If it really doesn't work, then give it to them. Money is not as important as you are.
Father. Mother. Don't worry. Your daughter will definitely find a foolproof plan. Your Highness, why are you here?
I came specifically to find you.
Zhang Yaozu doesn't want to let go of me,
The film was
his money bag,
translated
but I
and
completely no
narrated
longer
by
want to be with
Amelia.
him. He has no right to divorce me, so I only want a consensual divorce.
Very good. Do you have a plan?
The imperial decree was given to Zhang Yaozu. Send Zhang Chengjia away within 3 days. Raise 1,000 liang of gold within 3 days. Even if I'm not anxious, he will be. By then, he'll have no choice but to beg me. If he doesn't produce the consensual divorce papers and write an IOU, I will absolutely not let go.
You will surely get what you wish for.
I'll take that as a good omen from your highness. I cannot stay in this Marquis manor for even one more day. Staying one more day makes me feel disgusted.
Why?
What?
Just thinking of you being in this Marquis manor. Spending all day with Zhang Yaozu. What virtue or ability does he possess? Thinking of all this, I feel uncomfortable all over. I will definitely help you. You will also definitely leave the Marquis manor.
What's wrong with Madam? I don't know. Oh, right. Do you know? Lin Shi had a miscarriage. Really? Absolutely true. The Imperial physician just left. Lin Shi cried until her eyes were swollen. Serves her right. And also, what I overheard was, the Imperial physician said, Lin Shi can never get pregnant again. Really?
Can you please stop crying? The Imperial physician said you need to rest.
My child is gone. My future children are also gone. How can you expect me to rest?
Don't you still have Changjia?
What's the use of that? You will forever only reserve the position of heir apparent for that slut Shu Wanqing.
You stopped me this morning because of this.
What else?
Don't you have a brain? Those were just words to coax her. The Marquis manor needs her money. I haven't even slept with her. Where would an heir apparent come from? You! You're truly insane.
Zhang Yaozu. Get out here.
Deputy General Tang, in the middle of the night like this. What brings you here?
Our heir apparent has had a high fever all day today and suffered convulsions in his sleep. The Imperial physician said, the situation is extremely dangerous. If it continues, his life will be in peril. Our Marquis ordered me to take your brat out of the capital. If our heir apparent any misfortune, he will be buried with him.
This is too much, isn't it?
Will you hand him over or not?
His Majesty ordered us to, within 3 days, send our son out of the capital.
Then you don't need to worry about it. Our heir apparent is unharmed. We will personally escort that boy out of the capital. If the deadline is exceeded, our Marquis will personally petition His Majesty. If our heir apparent is unwell, then you have even less to worry about.
This can't be true, can it?
Do you want to search me again?
Wait a moment.
Who's there? Mrs. already asleep. How dare you break in?
So this is Miss Chu's room.
What Miss Chu? That is my wife.
I'm the Deputy General in Marquis Anning's army. My surname is Tang, and I'm here. On behalf of Your Highness, the Princess and Third Prince, Your Highness, I extend their greetings to you.
This is
My family's young master, suffering from a persistent high fever and convulsions during the night. The Marquis ordered me to apprehend the culprit. Hanking Marquis is unwilling to hand over the person. Therefore, I can only search. But Your Highness has given an order not to disturb. Miss Chu, I will leave now. If I have offended you, please forgive me.
Chu Wanqing. Wanqing. Could you please speak to Third Prince, Your Highness, or the Princess, the Commandery Princess, and ask them to be lenient? You also know Changjia is still young. He cannot end your hardship.
They're people. He really came to help me. Is this how you beg for help?
What other attitude should I have then?
The separation agreement and the IOU.
The IOU can be written, but not the separation agreement.
Then get lost.
Continue searching? Yes.
Wait! I'll write it. I'll write it now.
Ling Dang, prepare paper and brush.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Deputy General Tang, please wait behind the door for a moment while I get dressed and ready. Would it be alright if we go to Marquis Anning Manor together?
Miss Chu, please take your time. Our Marquis does not welcome you. You two, come along. County Princess, Miss Chu has arrived.
Ting Sheng, I knew you would come.
What kind of trick are you playing?
So, did you get the separation agreement?
So, the young master is fine.
Of course he's fine. He can eat and sleep. Even the tooth marks have disappeared. But if I don't say anything, who would know? We still need to make that dog Zheng Yaozu suffer for a few more days. So, did you get the separation agreement?
Yes, and the IOU for the dowry. I made him write both.
That's great. The separation agreement doesn't have an official seal. It's not effective yet. If tomorrow morning, Zhang Yaozu goes to the prefect of Jingzhou early and says he regrets it, then this separation agreement will be nothing but a piece of waste paper.
What should we do?
What trouble have you encountered?
Cousin, can you go to the prefect of Jingzhou now to get Wan Qing's separation agreement officially sealed?
Congratulations on getting what you wished for.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Excuse me for interrupting you too. It's not too late for us to look at it slowly after dawn. Cousin, the separation agreement isn't sealed yet.
Indeed.
The prefect of Jingzhou must be asleep by now. Only you, cousin, can go wake him up.
Although he is asleep, someone else isn't.
Who?
Wait for me. I'll be right back.
It's dark. Your Highness, please be careful.
Third brother, is there an urgent matter so late at night?
Your son requests you to affix the Imperial seal. Your son will explain to you later.
You want me to stamp the Imperial seal? Does Hanking Marquis deserve it?
He certainly doesn't deserve it.
Then what are you doing here?
His wife does.
Then I shall listen carefully. How does this Marquis's wife deserve it? Worth me stamping the Imperial seal in the middle of the night?
Imperial father. Please stamp it. Your son will surely explain it to you properly tomorrow.
So urgent?
Extremely urgent.
Interesting.
Thank you, Imperial father.
He just ran off like that. His Majesty in our household these past years. It's the first time we've seen the third prince so lively.
Fortunately, I did not fail my mission.
The Imperial seal.
What Imperial seal? If Zhang Yozu sees this, he'll be scared half to death. Even if he turns the world upside down this time, he won't be able to regret it. Watching, you're free now.
Your Highness. Your Highness's help to Wanking. Wanking will never forget. Wanking truly doesn't know how to
The
repay
film was
you.
translated and narrated by
Please,
Media.
Your Highness, accept Wanking's 20,000 liang of gold.
I don't lack money.
This is my heartfelt gesture.
I don't need these.
All right then. It's getting late. I probably should head back first. Your Highness.
The film was translated and
From now
narrated by Media.
Miss Chu can wear hairpins if you wishes. And style you hair up if you wishes. No need to care too much about these formalities.
Your Highness is right. From now on, I've become a young girl again. And started a carefree life once more. Naturally, I should be happy.
However, I have an impolite request.
Please speak, Your Highness.
In a few days, it will be the Kikau Festival, the Lantern Festival, in the evening. I would like to invite Miss Chu to enjoy it together.
Your Highness. How? How? How is it that you are escorting my wife back?
Since the divorce agreement has already been signed. Don't call her wife anymore.
Your Highness. Thank you for your help today. Wanking is immensely grateful.
Thank you, Your Highness.
It's late, and the dew is heavy. Your Highness should go back and rest first.
Remember what you promised me.
Yes, Your Highness.
What did you promise, Your Highness?
20,000 liang of gold.
That much? His appetite is too big, isn't it?
Do you think a favor from the Imperial family is so easy to owe? Just moving your lips, and the matter is settled. If it's that simple, why don't you do it?
Then what about Chengjia's matter?
It's fine, send him out early.
How is Chengxia?
It's fine, it's fine. Marquis Anning's side has been settled.
That's great.
Oh right. Where is Chengjia? Where did you hide him?
Where in the Marquis manor is there a place to hide him? That Deputy General Tang is fierce and menacing. If Chengxia is found by him, how could he still live?
The film was translated
You sent him out of the manor?
and narrated by Media.
I sent him to the Lin family. Father is still angry with me. He is also Chengxia's maternal grandfather.
It's all my fault. I caused the strained relationship between you and your father. I'll go bring Chengjia back now. And apologize properly to the elder while I'm at it.
Husband, don't go. It's late and the dew is heavy. I'm worried about your health, husband.
I've already given Chu Wonking the divorce papers. From now on, this household will only have one Madam Yu.
Really?
Of course. Also, Chengjia is the Marquis Manor's only legitimate eldest son. If I don't cherish him, who will? Don't worry.
Don't go. It's so late.
That's true. It's too late. It wouldn't be good to disturb my father-in-law.
Then I'll have the nanny go.
She knows how to take care of children.
Alright, then have the nanny go through the back door. And just go directly to the steward. Whatever you do, don't look for my father.
All right, I'll arrange it.
Marquis.
Where's Chengjia?
He's been brought back.
Where is he?
He's with his grandmother. Is Linshi asleep?
She's asleep.
Marquis, you've most likely been deceived by Linshi.
What did she deceive me about?
I just went to the Limoner's back door to pick up the child. Steward Zhou came out holding Chengjia. I took a closer look. And Lingxi actually resembles Steward Zhou by 80%.
Are you saying?
Lingxi is most likely not Madame Li's daughter. But Steward Zhou's...
But a few years ago at a
The
banquet,
film was translated and narrated
I saw her by
Enemy
Linchi's
Media.
side. She was clearly her daughter. Could it be that Linchi had an affair with Steward Zhou?
I bribed the gatekeeper and asked. Linxi is not Madame Li's biological daughter. She was born to a concubine and adopted by Madame Li. Perhaps that concubine knew Linxi was an illegitimate child and couldn't survive under her own care. That's why she was given to Madame Li.
I'll go ask her. Lianer. Chengjia has been brought back.
Linxi! How is it that I feel you and Steward Zhou look so much alike? He opened the door just now, and I thought I saw Lord Lin. How could that be? He's a steward. Could you have been mistaken? Oh, right. It's late and the light is dim. The nanny must have been mistaken.
It's been 3 years. Finally had a restful night's sleep. Ling Dang.
Miss, you're awake.
Hurry and pack. The sooner we pack, the sooner we can go home.
Are we returning to the Chu family today?
Have someone quickly clear out the small storeroom. Find a cart to take everything home.
Yes. Elder Sister Chu, what are you doing?
Let's talk this over properly.
Elder Sister Chu, if you leave, I don't wanna. Stay in the Marquis manor alone. Take me with you.
But you are the old Marquis's child. In the Marquis manor, I'm considered a young lady, no matter how minor.
What kind of young lady I'm? The Marquis manor won't even acknowledge me. These past few days, being in the Marquis manor has been an eye-opener. What kind of Marquis manor is this? It's not even as good as the impoverished families in the suburbs. Elder sister, I only have you. Please take me with you. I'm willing to work like an ox or a horse. Elder sister.
Our family doesn't have the custom of making people work like an ox or a horse.
Then I'll take it as Elder sister has agreed. I'll go pack my things now and leave with Elder sister. What are you doing here again?
I have something to say to Wonking.
Stop right there. I forbid you from approaching Elder Sister Chu. Say whatever you have to say here.
Wonking. Yesterday, although I wrote the divorce papers, I truly don't want to divorce you. Can you please not leave?
No.
The film was
Wonking.
translated and narrated by
I'm
Enemy
sincere.
Media.
From now on, you will still be the principal madam of the Marquis Manor. Your child will be the Marquis Manor's heir apparent. Here. No one can replace your position.
These conditions you're talking about I'm not interested in any of them.
You have a wife and a son. Why are you clinging to Sister Chu and won't let go?
That woman. She's just a liar. Her son doesn't deserve to be the heir apparent either.
In front of elder sister Chu? You're scolding your dearly Yonner like this? Do you dare to scold her? In front of Lin Panlian?
Of course I dare. Even if she were here, I would still say it. She's just a liar.
Let's assume she's a liar. A liar and a fool are quite a match. After all, there's the 3 years of elopement, affection, and you have your only son. I won't stay in this Marquis manor and bother you anymore.
No. You can't leave. As long as you don't leave, anything is fine. I can divorce Lin Panlian. I'll write the divorce papers right now.
Chu Wanqing, you're seducing my husband again. Open your dog eyes and see. Who is seducing whom? Do you think your Marquis is a hot commodity, loved by everyone? Who cares? Take him away quickly. What are you? Shouting at me? I even scold the Marquis. You, an unregistered, fake madam? Why can't I scold you? I despise. What kind of thing is that? How dare you?
Wanking. This Marquis kneels before you. I beg you, don't leave me.
The film
Husband,
was translated and
what are you doing
narrated
now?
by M Media.
Wanking. This kneel of mine, though it cannot compare to what you gave, Third Prince, your Highness 20,000 liang of gold, is already the greatest sincerity I can offer.
20,000 liang of gold?
Yes. I spent 20,000 liang of gold to buy your Highness's forgiveness for past grievances and to spare Shang Changjia. How about that? Haven't I been utterly benevolent and righteous towards the Marquis manor?
Chu Wanqing, you are clearly so wealthy. Yet you stood by and watched our Marquis manor make so many fools of ourselves.
Don't yell at her.
Husband, you actually dared to hit me.
What have you been hiding from me? You know perfectly well in your heart. If it weren't for you, Wanking wouldn't have divorced me. If you continue like this, then get out of the Marquis manor.
Husband, what do you mean by this?
All right. If you want to put on a show, go to a theater troupe. Don't be an eyesore here. Ling Dang, see them out.
Our divorce papers haven't been officially stamped by the government, nor have they been publicly announced. They don't count. They don't count.
Husband, you clearly promised me. How can it not count?
Fine. Since I've already knelt before you, and you show no gratitude, then we'll just drag this out. This Madame Marquise, you'll hold it whether you want to or not. What are you laughing at?
Look. The person you entrusted your life to is nothing but a clown. How could I have been so blind back then? To
The
think
film
you
was
were my destined
translated
partner.
And narrated by M
Chu
Media.
Wanqing, I see you're just like the fox who couldn't reach the grapes, calling them sour. You're just jealous of me. Jealous that I have a husband who loves me. And jealous that I have a son.
I'm truly sorry, but everything you've mentioned holds no appeal for me.
If you don't care, then why? Are you still lingering here? Get out. You hit me. How dare you hit me? What have I ever done to wrong you?
If it weren't for you, Wonking and I would never have divorced, nor would I be drowning in debt. If you keep causing trouble, then get out of the Marquis manor.
What a grand show. It makes me want to throw you all some reward money.
Chu Wonking. Then let's just keep dragging this out. We'll see who can outlast whom.
Since things have come to this point. Ling Dang. Marquis, look.
You last night. You went to stamp it. As long as I don't agree, it won't be valid. Even the official government seal will be useless.
Marquis. Please look before you speak. All right. What's wrong? Afraid to look.
His Majesty's Imperial seal.
Zhang Yaozu. With this great seal, there's no need for public announcement on a placard, right? Of course. If this placard absolutely must be posted, then I'll go to the city gate right now and post it. Let everyone in the capital gaze upon it. What do you think?
Your 20,000 taels of gold was used for this.
You fine. Drive them out. Ling Dang, hurry and pack. Let's go back early.
Yes.
Wonking. Wonking. You can't do this. Don't leave me.
Marquis, please get out.
What are you so arrogant about? Don't think that by staying in the Marquis manor, you can be a young lady. If Wonking leaves, I'll kill you immediately.
Zhang Yaozu. She is your younger sister.
I don't have this younger sister. If you dare to leave, I'll kill her.
If you don't acknowledge her, I will. From today onwards. She is my Chu Wenking's younger sister, Chu Yufang. I'm taking her with me. Get out.
Really? Elder sister. Die, you pig! Elder sister, all the dishes are ready. We're just waiting for the two of them.
Yu Fang.
Brother Sanfu. Come quickly.
Third Prince, Your Highness.
So many dishes.
My elder sister made these herself. I'm astonished. Elder sister's cooking is actually this good. And this 19-year-old Nur Hong wine? It was brewed the year my elder sister was born. Your Highness is truly blessed with good food today.
Everyone, please sit. Wanking toast, Your Highness. Thank you, Your Highness, for your help these past few days. A toast to Sanfu. You've worked hard, running around for us.
You shouldn't. Congratulations, Miss Chu. From now on, the sky is vast for you to fly freely. May Miss Chu find a good partner.
If it were for Brother Sanfu, I would still be wandering outside, and I wouldn't have met such a wonderful sister. Thank you, Brother Sanfu.
Miss Chu knows everything now. You won't be angry, will you?
Why would I be angry? You had good intentions. You helped me escape the Marquis manor, and even gave me such a wonderful younger sister. I'm too grateful to be angry.
If anyone deserves thanks, it's Your Highness. Thank you, Your Highness. Don't thank me, it's nothing.
All right, let's eat. Don't let Miss Chu's cooking get cold.
Sanfu. Where is Sanfu? Sanfu, why are you lying down? Get up and drink some. We're happy today. Come on, drink some.
No more, no more.
So weak? I've only had so little. I haven't even tasted it yet. Are you a man or not?
Who are you calling not a man? I can still drink. Come on, continue.
Elder sister Chu Wansheng. You finally escaped this sea of suffering. Where's elder sister? Where's Qi Tanzhong?
Elder sister. Elder sister, come drink over here. Elder sister. Elder sister, drink.
I want another drink.
Don't drink anymore. You've had too much.
Why can't I drink? I finally escaped this sea of suffering. I chew wanking. Will make my own decisions from now on.
The film was translated and narrated
Don't
by
you think
Indo
Zhang Yaozu is a scoundrel?
Yes, a scoundrel.
So we should drink even more. Yufang, wine. Your Highness, you are truly handsome.
Miss, what's wrong? Why did I sleep for a whole day?
Who brought me back last night?
Guess, miss.
It couldn't be Your Highness, could it?
It was me.
That's good then.
Last night, pulling Miss off Your Highness took a great deal of effort. Miss was holding on so tightly. You almost tore Your Highness's outer robe. Miss, have a sip of this hangover soup first.
Wait. I really couldn't be pulled off Your Highness yesterday.
Don't worry, Miss. Your Highness definitely isn't angry. He even told me that Miss shouldn't catch a cold at night, and he said he's taking you to see a good show today.
He's taking me to see a good show.
Elder sister, are you ready? Brother Sanfu is waiting outside.
Wait, I'll go after I drink this medicinal soup.
Elder sister, you'll never guess what I overheard this morning. What is it? The Marquis of Hengchang Marquis Manor was in an uproar yesterday. Lin Shi's biological parents were driven out of the Lin Manor. They ran to the Marquis Manor for help. And they were still at the main entrance of the Marquis Manor, weeping and begging the Marquis to take them in.
Isn't Lin Panlian the legitimate second daughter of Lord Lin?
No, she's not. She was born to a concubine of the Lin Manor. Later, she was adopted by Madame Li. Who knew she was actually the result of an affair between that concubine and the steward? An illegitimate child. No wonder the Marquis said Lin Shi was a liar that day. Zhang Yuzu threw a huge tantrum. No matter how Lin Shi cried and fussed, he directly expelled her and Zhang Chengjie along with that adulterous couple from the capital.
Luckily, I left early. Otherwise, I'd be pestered by him for a lifetime.
It's not over yet. It's not over? Could it be that Lin Shi is back? No, she isn't. It's Zhang Yaozu. Zhang Yaozu, at some point, mortgaged the Marquis manor. He went to a pawn shop, borrowed 30,000 liang of silver, and tried to buy an official position. But that person took the money and simply vanished. The Marquis mortgaged the Marquis manor. What should be done then? The Marquis manor was granted by Emperor Taizong to the first Marquis. Do pawnshops dare to accept it? They wouldn't dare to accept it. They were gambling that the Marquis would be able to repay it later, but now it's clear he can't repay it. The pawnshop directly reported it to the authorities, saying Hangchang Marquis committed fraud.
What's going on with Hanking Marquis? Do you think my official position is as cheap as a common cabbage in the market? To be bought whenever one pleases? His Majesty. This Hanking Marquis has been ignorant since childhood. That he could do such a thing. We are not surprised, considering his recent misfortunes. Let him be confined for 2 months.
Imperial father. If you indulge him like this, he will certainly offend again in the future.
Third Prince, why are you here?
D4, he sold official positions and titles, doted on concubines, and mistreated his wife. You have already criticized him for these things. Unexpectedly, he has intensified his misdeeds, mortgaging the Marquis manor. This is the foundation of the Marquis manor. If he doesn't want it this much, I ask Imperial father to reclaim it.
And then?
Confiscate all his family property. Confiscate the manor. Revoke his noble title. Of course, to prevent his family from ending up on the streets. Grant him a 2-courtyard commoner's house. To show Imperial father's benevolence.
What will they eat then?
He has hands and feet, and is literate. Even if he becomes a tutor in the capital, he can still feed his family.
Since you put it that
The
way,
film was translated
I will
and
entrust this matter to
narrated
you.
by M Media.
The remaining possessions of Hanking Marquis manor, you may dispose of as you wish. Go.
Thank you, Imperial father.
Marquis, His Majesty is benevolent. Considering that Hanking Marquis' ancestors rendered distinguished service to the Empire, and unwilling to see the descendant of a god of war become homeless, he specially grants you a 2-courtyard manor.
Thank you for His Majesty's grace.
Let's withdraw.
You didn't go to see it today. From now on, there will be no Hangchang Marquis manor.
No, no interest. Afraid of being pestered by him again.
He wouldn't dare.
I know he wouldn't dare. Even if he pestered me, I wouldn't be afraid of him.
If he dares to pester you again, just come find me.
With your Highness's words, I'm at ease. For the Marquis manor to end up like this today, your Highness must have contributed significantly, right? That Zhang Yaozu never learned his lesson. If His Majesty didn't intervene, and your Highness didn't handle it seriously, the same things would indeed happen again in the future. What's wrong, your Highness?
You really know Zhang Yaozu well.
After all, we were married for 3 years. What kind of people are that family of theirs? I know them very well.
Since you've already divorced, don't mention him again. It's bad luck.
Indeed. Bad luck.
Then in the future, what are your plans?
What other plans could there be? Help father manage the business, manage the accounts, and later help my brother share some of the burden. Become a rich lady with plenty of money. If I want children, then I'll spend money to buy 2 men. Choose handsome ones, with strong physiques, and they must be sweet talkers. Otherwise, why would I spend money on them?
Haven't you thought about remarrying?
After what happened with Zhang Yaozu, who would still dare to want me? But it doesn't matter. Being free and unburdened is quite good too.
What if someone actively seeks to marry you?
Then they'd definitely be like Zhang Yaozu. After my money, I won't fall for that.
Right. Speaking of money. These are for you.
What is this?
These are the Marquis manor deeds and the properties from these past years. They can barely compensate for your contributions to the Marquis manor.
Shouldn't these be handed over?
Imperial father has already entrusted them entirely to me. Besides, the money Zhang Yaozu owes you must be returned to you.
No, this isn't appropriate.
Take them. The national treasury doesn't lack these, Imperial father doesn't lack them, and I lack them even less. Besides, I said that Zhang Yaozu must return your money, and I will definitely make it happen.
Your Highness truly keeps your word, a paragon of a gentleman.
Naturally. I always fulfill my promises.
It's getting late. I won't delay your Highness any longer. Your Highness, please return early to rest.
Your Highness, your subordinate recently investigated and found that members of the Hu family have been tracking Miss Chu.
For what reason?
Your subordinate has investigated. The Hu family recently had business friction with the Chu family. The matter of the Chu family's restaurant selling fake wine was also orchestrated by the Hu family. Your subordinate suspects that the Hu family intends to harm Miss Chu, thereby striking at the Chu family's business.
Arrange to capable hidden guards to ensure Miss Wanqing's safety.
Yes.
Mother, you called for me. Auntie, why have you
The
come?
film was translated
Come quickly, let me
and
see you.
narrated
You've
by
gone thin.
Media.
You must have suffered at the Marquis manor, didn't you?
It's all in the past now. From now on, it will all be good days.
Indeed, from now on, we will only have good days. Find a good family that knows your background well and start anew.
Auntie, I don't want to remarry.
I won't marry anyone. How can there be a woman in this world who doesn't marry? Your previous choice was the wrong person. You've already divorced. Next time, open your eyes wide. Find a good family. Isn't it just living a happy life?
I don't want to pin my hopes on a man. I can live a good life by myself.
You live by yourself. How will you live? Aren't you living at home? Living off your parents. Later, when your brother gets married, you'll again be living off your brother. Can they support you for your whole life? Won't people point fingers at you if you go out? Won't others gossip? Auntie, how can you talk like that? What's wrong with us raising our daughter? We can afford to support her. Her brother can also afford to support her. If he doesn't support his younger sister, I won't acknowledge him as my son. Who's gossiping? That's because they're jealous our family is rich. I was just saying, a woman only has one life. Wouldn't it be better to have a man to rely on? Right, sister-in-law. We won't suffer then. We have a lot of money. At worst, we'll buy a man to be a live-in son-in-law. If we don't like him, we'll kick him out. Why should a woman be divorced if she makes a mistake? While the man faces no consequences, we'll make our own decisions. We can also do it. Sister-in-law, don't lead Wanqing astray. She still needs to get married.
Auntie, I think what my mother said is very right. Maybe in the future, I'll really buy a man to bring home and have some fun with.
Exactly, we won't marry. We'll live our own lives. Won't my brother have an opinion about this? What kind of daughter would think like this? What kind of parents wouldn't let their daughter get married? He wouldn't dare have an opinion. Sister-in-law, this is where you're wrong. As a woman, how can you influence the decision of the head of the household? Auntie, are you here today to be the head of my household? How could I? No, I was just saying it casually. Please don't take it to heart. That's good then. As relatives, one must know their place. One shouldn't say annoying things. Or do things one shouldn't do. Otherwise, a perfectly good family relationship will be ruined. Don't you agree, Auntie? That's true. Sister-in-law is right. Watching, it's just the two of us now. Tell Auntie the truth. Do you really not want to marry again?
It was good luck that I could divorce once. If I were to encounter someone like Zhang Yaozu again, what could I do?
That's why I said to find someone you know well. My nephew, my husband's relative. We watched him grow up since he was little. Absolutely honest and reliable.
How many sons does your family have?
He's the only legitimate son. If you go, you'll be the mistress of the house.
The film was translated and narrated
won't
by
do.
M Media.
Why not?
Auntie, do you know why the Marquis later took another woman as a CEO wife?
Why? Why?
Because I cannot bear children.
What did you say?
Your Highness.
She said these words herself.
Your subordinate heard it with his own ears. She indeed said that.
Could it be an excuse?
Does your subordinate need to investigate?
No need. Do not investigate her. Just protect her well.
Yes.
Who's there?
Your man.
Guards, Ling Dang.
You can shout. Even if you shout until your voice breaks, it's useless. My aunt cleared out everyone here. Even if the King of Heaven himself came today, it would be useless. Obey me obediently. Then we'll be family.
My aunt arranged it.
If you can give me 100,000 liang of gold, you'll still be the woman I love most. Otherwise, you can only be a concubine.
You're dreaming too beautifully.
I dreaming? Miss Chu, I'm a shadow guard entrusted by the third prince to protect your safety. The third prince? The third prince.
Explain clearly what happened.
I love to gamble. I came to find uncle. I lost all my money. Auntie said that if I sleep with you, I can gamble as much as I want in the future. And never have to worry about food and clothing for the rest of my life. I swear. I swear, it's true. It's all true.
I doubt you dare to lie. Please watch him. I'll go get someone.
Yes. No. You can't do this. You can't do this. No. I send you money and goods every month, ensuring you live a life of luxury. You actually colluded with outsiders to scheme against my daughter. How can there be such an ungrateful wretch like you in this world?
What a vicious aunt. Ching Shang finally escaped from her misery. How much do you resent our family doing well? To actually come up with such a method. To ruin Ching Shang's reputation. I was deluded. I made a mistake. Big brother, please spare me.
Spare you? Dream on. I'm going to report this to the authorities right now. Today, this act of righteousness against a family member, I'm determined to do it.
Big brother, I'm your own younger sister, born of the same mother.
Own younger sister? When you harmed King, why didn't you say you were her own aunt? I don't have a younger sister like you.
How is it? Are you alright?
I'm fine. Why are you here?
I heard something happened to you, so I rushed over. They were the ones who schemed against you.
Yes.
How do you want to deal with them?
My father said, report to the authorities. I strongly agree.
Then leave it to me. Tomorrow morning, they will be sent to the Jingzhaoyan.
No, you can't do this. Big brother. Please. Save me.
Guards, take them away. That day, Sanfu got drunk and confessed his feelings to Miss Yufan.
I haven't heard about that.
There are some things I originally wanted to wait to say, but now I feel that if I wait any longer, delays may cause complications.
What are you saying?
I like you.
What?
Haven't I made it obvious enough?
But I'm not worthy of you.
You are good in every way. You just lack confidence. Unlike me, who firmly believes in my own judgment.
But I cannot bear children. What I'm saying.
It doesn't matter. I still have two Imperial brothers. The throne won't fall to me. Whether we have children or not is not important. I just want to be with you.
Your Highness. You.
If you don't believe me, I'll go to Imperial Father right away and ask him to officiate our marriage, as long as you are willing. Are you willing? That year you said you only wished for one true love. To grow old together and never part. You didn't want to share your husband with other girls. I remember. I promise you. In this life, I only want you. There will be no other women.
That person is Your Highness.
Otherwise, who did you think it was?
I clearly walked around the lantern wall and saw Zhang Yaozu. So,
You thought it was Zhang Yaozu. That's why you married him.
I was so incredibly wrong.
Now I remember.
But you can't blame me for the situation back then.
Fortunately, you two divorced by mutual agreement. Otherwise, we would never have ended up together in this life. Now everything has returned to its rightful place. Will you marry me? Are you worried about the issue of bearing children? Don't worry. I will only marry you.
I was just talking nonsense back then. I'm not infertile. Zhang Yaozu and I never consummated our marriage. I'm still
Still.
a virgin.
That's even better. You're not allowed to go back on your word.
By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees my third Imperial son, Qi Tanzhang, is both virtuous and talented, of noble character and refined grace. The Chu family has a daughter, Chu Wangqing, who is gentle and virtuous, of noble character and fragrant virtue. They are a match made in heaven, a perfect union. Therefore, I bestow this marriage upon them. The Imperial Astronomical Bureau shall select an auspicious date, and they shall be wed on that day. Respect this imperial decree. Miss Chu, congratulations. Please receive the decree.
From now on, we are husband and wife.